guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be showing you guys today a foundation routine. I have been using foundation for a while now, and I have just started to get into the groove of things and seeing what products I like and what products I don't like, as well as how I apply my foundation, how I apply the products that incorporate within this foundation routine. So I've been doing this for a while now, so that's why I just decided to go ahead and record a video for you guys. So I hope that this is helpful for any beginners like me, or any people that want to seek new products or anything like that. So I hope that you guys like the video, and let's go ahead and get right into it. Guys, so I already did my eyebrows and my eyes and everything, so I'm going to go ahead and get right into applying the foundation. So what I'm going to be using right now is a Laura Mercier foundation primer. This is a sample size that I got from Sephora, but I really think that is really good. I've been liking it so far. I haven't had no issues with it, so I can see myself purchasing the full size when I do run out. And really with this, you don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long way. So yeah, I'm just gonna start applying this onto my face. Okay, so after I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and go into using my foundation. I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Oil-Free Photo Edition Foundation in the shade Truffle, and I'm going to be using the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush. I have been using this foundation for a while now, and I really love it. It's oil-free, which is good for me because I tend to get oily when I am wearing makeup, so this has really helped me stay matte while I am wearing makeup. And it's good for photos. You don't have to get it just for taking photos, because I use it even when I'm not taking photos. And also it's very, very, very lightweight. Like, I've tried other different foundations and they were too cakey on me, and it just weighed my face down and I felt like I was wearing makeup. But with this, it really has helped with just making me feel like I'm not wearing makeup at all. And so I really, really like it, and I can just see myself repurchasing this over and over again. I highly, highly recommend that you guys try this out. She also has I think she has the same type of foundation in the moisturizing type. I think you may want to double check. And so if you guys are on the drier side, then she also has the same exact foundation, just for people that tend to get a little bit more dry, as well as a regular foundation line that is not the photo edition type. So you guys can just try out all of those and just see, but I know that this one works really well for me and is very lightweight, and I've had no issue with it at all so far. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this onto my face. And as well, I have started to use this Sigma brush, and I've had no issue with it. I've actually really been liking it so far. And I don't know, I can't really say that it's like a favorite of mine or anything right now, but I have been liking it so far. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this onto my face. I'm going to just use a damp sponge, and I'm going to go ahead and do my concealer up under my eyes. So the concealer that I'm going to use is a Kat Von D Lock It concealer. Basically, I use this for the carving of my eyebrows and everything like that, and I have been using this for a while. I think this is going on my second year, or no, third year actually using this, and this is like, I'm still going on this one. I haven't bought a new one at all, so this does last a very long time. Now, I have just started using it for my foundation and stuff, so I don't know if it will last as long when I repurchase a new one, but I know for my brows it has lasted a really long time. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this onto my under eyes. So after I do that, I'm going to go ahead and get into using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I've also really been liking this. I know that I guess you can say that this is the baking method. I was kind of afraid of using it at first because I didn't know if it was going to make me look kind of ashy, but it actually has really made me like look really good actually. So you know, if you're afraid of trying it, I just say get a sample size like me, try it out. You never know, you may really like it. So I'm going to go ahead and use the other side of this sponge and apply that on top of my concealer, my nose, my chin, my cupid's bow, and just let that bake for a minute or so. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my lipstick just so I can just be doing something while it's baking, because if not I'll just get bored. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this MAC lipstick. It's in the shade Touch. I feel like this is the perfect nude for you know, any brown skin girls out there. I love this nude. I actually picked it up when I got my makeup done during prom, which was about like maybe 2-3 years ago. So and it's lasted me a long time because I don't really use it a lot, but when I do need to, it's, you know, it's really good. So I do plan on repurchasing this if they still carry it. If not, you know, something similar. But yeah, I really like it. I feel like it's the perfect nude for me. So if you're my skin tone or anything, I really highly recommend MAC Shade Touch. It's really good. So I think I'm gonna let it just keep sitting for a little bit until you know, I feel like I'm ready to take it off. So I just normally scroll on Instagram or so to kind of you know, pass the time. Afterwards, I went ahead and dusted that off with this Real Techniques powder brush, and I went ahead and got the Becca Cosmetics Luminous Blush in the shade Blush Copper. I really do like this blush. It is pretty much, you might as well say, the shade of a penny. It is so coppery and is really good for my skin tone, you know, the brown girls. And also, I mean, I feel like it would look really good on the fair skin tones as well. It's very buildable and I really like it. I don't use any highlighter when I use it because it's so shimmery, and I just like to let it just be by itself. And I just dusted a little bit of that on my cheeks and stuff like that, and I just use just a tad bit. If I wanted to kind of build it up, I can just add just a little bit more, and I really like it by itself. It's so nice and very natural. And then lastly, I went ahead and I sprayed with the Super Goop. It is a makeup setting spray as well as a sunscreen, so you don't have to use it whenever you're wearing your makeup. You can wear it also when you're out in the sun, but they do prefer that you spray every 2 to 3 hours, just depending on how long you are out in the sun. But I really do like it. It keeps my face very matte because, like I told you guys earlier, I do tend to get very oily when I am wearing makeup, and I've had no issue with this or the Laura Mercier foundation at all. So I really do like this, and I highly recommend it. The smaller sizes I have seen at Sephora and Anthropologie. I think Sephora does carry the bigger size. This size I actually got at Nordstrom for $28. I've had it for like about 3 months now, and I think I still have a good amount left in it, and it's really good. I highly recommend this. So that's what I use to set my face, and then I'm done. I'm good to go. Just put on my outfit, do my hair if I haven't done that already, and I'm out the door. So as you guys can see, this is the final look and how everything looks. I hope that you guys have found this video very interesting as well as helpful if you guys have been looking for foundations, concealers, brushes or just different makeup products that you want to try out. So if you guys have any recommendations for me, please leave them in the comments below, as well as if you have any questions about the products, I would love to respond to you and give you a little bit backstory on why I purchased them and stuff like that. Or if you guys just want to just leave a comment, that's fine as well. So thank you again for watching, and I hope that you guys like this video as well as subscribe to it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.